monsters. Today I'll be reacting to the top 5 controversy videos part 2 by the top 5 scary videos themselves. I regret to even click this video right now because by the thumbnail I am terrified. So let's get on with the video and video slow, guys. I'm sorry. Oh. Disclaimer, anybody who's squeamish into blood or anything like that, please go see something else, because if you really don't even want to hear about these things, then go see my other videos. But if you're into gore and all that, then
via the gastric system.
oh God.
You guys love the controversial, and God bless you all for that, because we are now back with a part 2 to our list of the top 5 most controversial scary movies. I said in my first part that I would steer clear of films that are controversial just to be controversial, but this time I couldn't avoid it. So with that, I should say disclaimer to any of you that are sensitive to acts of violence or snuff elements. We won't be showing you.
Please, guys, if you are really squeamish, go click something else.
Anything, but I will be describing in depth some of the reasons why these films are so shocking, so be warned. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 5 Scary Videos. I'm your host, Lucy McPhee. If you're a fan of horror films, be sure to give this video a big thumbs, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another scary vid. Alright, let's jump in.
Please go subscribe to them. They make the best top 5 scary videos I have ever seen. And if I can get an amount of likes on this video, I will go see part 1. If you guys really want me to, go comment it down below. Oh boy, here we go.
In at 5, Human Centipede first sequence, because of course we all
Nope. I have never seen either 1 nor 2, because first off, I do not want to be ending up with nightmares in my head or throwing up in the middle of the night.
remember when this film was first released in 2009, the controversy surrounding it was immense, and many warned us to never set our sights on it. But because we're all curious martyrs, we did it anyway. For those of you lucky few that don't know, The Human Centipede is a Dutch horror film directed by Tom Six. I guess the only way to put it simply is that it tells the story of a German surgeon who
Whoever is sick enough to watch this, then I swear to whoever sees this to go put your eyes in bleach, because this is disgusting.
joins 3 kidnapped tourists together, mouth to anus, creating a human centipede. The first piece of controversy came after Tom Six failed to tell investors about the true nature of the film, aka the mouth to anus aspect, as he feared backers would be put off. Yup, of course they would. If only they knew in advance, then we could have all lived a peaceful human centipede-free life. The financiers didn't actually discover that aspect of the film until it was complete. Can you imagine seeing 3 humans get surgically attached together, even having to eat each other's poop, and knowing that you were the one that personally funded it? No thank you. The film received...
Whoever's idea was this, I feel sorry for you.
Mixed reviews, but surprisingly not overly critical ones. The film scored a fairly high 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, for this type of film, that's pretty damn good. Even IMDb scored it at 5.1 out of 10. That's baffling. Now, though the film was never globally banned, it is still unavailable for wide release in Australia after they refused classification for the film. Now, if we weren't traumatized enough by the first film, Tom Six cursed us with 2 more, thus completing his movie...
No. God, that's sick. Who funds this?
Centipede. Gross. And I must say, the second film makes the first...
Would this be a freaking face you would trust? How? Oh god, I can't even. Nope.
Look like a walk in the park. Being banned by a number of countries, the BBFC refused to classify the Human Centipede 2 for video release, thus making it illegal to supply in any format throughout the UK. God bless.
Thank you. Because it would be sick enough to even see it in the first hand. The first one. Just think of the two other ones. God,
In a full Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. A 1986 American psychological horror, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer follows, you guessed it, a serial killer named Henry, and his random crime sprees seemingly operating with impunity. He spares no one, killing men, women, and children as he travels across America. Now, as you can imagine,
why would people be into this? I mean, I'm into horror, but
the film
I'm not
struggled to
into
find
this.
distribution, many pulling out due to fears of potential lawsuits due to the film's use of real names. Side note, the film had such a small budget that they couldn't afford extras, resorting to using real people on the streets of Chicago, innocently going about their day. Not only that, but a lot of the clothes that the cast wore belonged to Michael Rooker himself. What a guy. Atlantic Entertainment Group had expressed interest in releasing the film theatrically, but under an R rating. However, the MPAA weren't having that. They gave it an X rating, which at that point was only ever associated with pornographic films. By March 2003, the film's uncut version was finally released in Britain, 17 years after its initial festival debut. This came after many years of fighting, many cuts, and many debates with the BBFC. But after those 17 years, the BBFC finally considered the public ready for the uncut version and all its gruesome nature. In at 3, Faces of Death. Now, if you don't know what a Mondo horror film is, let me quickly refer to the Wikipedia page for you. Mondo, from the Italian word meaning world, is an exploitation documentary film. Yes, documentary. Primarily focusing on taboo topics such as death and sex. Over time, many films that fell into this category placed emphasis on footage of the dead and dying, both real and fake. Yep, real footage of death, which is exactly what this film presents.
Who allows this? Who's in the right mind allows this?
Ways to die or be killed, so you can understand why there's such a negative reception surrounding it. Now, many of the more gruesome scenes in the film are fake, but then again, many of them are very much real. One being the remains of a cyclist crushed under a semi-tractor trailer. That's absolutely disgusting. This is a film that is often listed as one of the banned in 40+ countries. However, it was actually only truly banned in Australia, Norway, Finland, New Zealand, and our good friend, the UK. And that was just temporarily. In 2008, the film was re-released in Blu-ray, no thank you, which included deleted scenes, outtakes, featurettes, and commentary tracks. I suggest those of you that are sensitive to death or just function like a normal human being not to watch this film. But feel free to let me know down below in the comments if you have. In at number 2, I Spit on Your Grave. Released in 1978, I Spit on Your Grave is a rape, revenge, exploitation horror film. Yeah, that's a mouthful. The film follows Jennifer, a writer, who was on a summer vacation at a lakeside cabin. It is during this trip that she is violently raped by a group of 4 men that leave her for dead. Jennifer survives, though, and embarks on a mission to kill her attackers in the most brutal and gruesome ways possible.
I understand that you want to get even. I understand that it was totally wrong of what they did to you. But couldn't you call the police and have them arrest the guys instead of what you're about to do? Because just listen. Oh my god, sorry guys.
And that she does, hanging one and even cutting the genitals off of another, and in the final moments of the film, disemboweling one with a propeller. It's brutal. Now, as you can imagine, it had quite the backlash. Roger Ebert referred to it as a vile bag of garbage without a shred of artistic decision. Attending it was one of the most depressing experiences of my life. Wow, that says a lot. Many countries
You think?
agreed with Ebert, claiming it glorified violence against women before banning the film altogether in countries like Ireland, Norway, and West Germany. And of course, our good friend from the UK has to make an appearance as well. The BBFC quickly added the film to the list of video nasties and ordered heavy cuts to some of the more gruesome and explicit scenes before giving it an 18 certificate. The film surprisingly went on to have an unofficial sequel, which unsurprisingly received terrible reviews. It was barely over an hour in length and no scenes were used from the original for flashbacks. To top it off, they misspelled the title of the film, which was meant to be called Savage Vengeance, but was instead spelled Savage Vengeance without the second E. Yeah, good stuff. Now, I promised myself I would not talk about this film at our number 1 spot, but I just couldn't avoid it any longer. So coming in at number 1, a Serbian film. Released in 2010, a Serbian film is an erotic...
Who comes up with these names for these terrible movies? I mean, I've never seen them, but now hearing this, I never want to see them in my life.
Drama horror thriller that centers on a financially struggling porn star, Milos, who agrees to participate in an art film only to quickly discover it's actually a snuff film with pedophilic and necrophilic scenes. After the graphic sexual abuse of a newborn baby, Milos drops out the film but is subsequently drugged and awakes in a bloodied state and disorientated. Stumbles to the film set to discover some tapes that show him engaging in gruesome acts of murder and rape, and after is even forced to rape his own son, unbeknownst to him. It is truly disturbing and disgusting, and it's a film I recommend none of you watch. And for those of you that have seen it, I'm very sorry. It is of course banned by many countries even to this day, and for a very brief amount of time the film appeared on Netflix, which was a horror to a lot of people who mistakenly clicked on it and
have these people no shame?
Had to suffer through its gruesome nature. The streaming service eventually removed it from their list in 2011 without any explanation. Honestly, none needed. During its festival circuit, after a screening at a Spanish film festival in October 2010, Angel Sala, the director, was charged with exhibiting child pornography by a Spanish prosecutor after a complaint by the Roman Catholic Church. However, the charges were later dropped. Well, I hate to leave this list on a downer, but this is top 5 scary videos after all. Have you guys seen any of these films? Were there any that...
No. And now I'll never will. Because as a normal human being, I do not want to get fucked up at night. Neither scared to shit. I mean, who in the right mind makes these types of movies? It's disgusting in featured ways of a human being to even think that in their own head. I mean, seriously, where has the times gone where a person makes a nice movie, or a romantic comedy, or even a nice horror slasher? But this is just going way out of line, and you need to be either locked up or stuck into an insane asylum if you even think of doing this. Well, that's it for this reaction. I hope you guys never even see these movies in your life. Don't even dare to even watch these movies, because they sound disgusting. But with furthermore, if you guys liked this video, then please hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and please subscribe for more scary content. And don't forget to go and subscribe to Top 5 Scary Videos in their channel, for you guys can go see more Top 5 Scary moments or anything like that. And with further ado, I will leave you with that. Peace.